foundation, I'm using this Matte and Poreless by Maybelline Fit Me. I'm using the color 220 Natural Beige. And I'm also going to stipple this. Next, I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Dream Lumi Eye Brightener. This is in the color Peach. So now I'm going in with concealer, and this is Maybelline Master Conceal in the color 10 Fair. If I just lay here, would you lie with me? Just forget. And next, just to warm up my skin a little before I go in with bronzer, I'm just going to use this L'Oreal True Match foundation in the color W7, and I'm using this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to just kind of put it in my contours and warm up the perimeter of my face. Now I'm going to go over everything with this stippling brush, and this is just going to help it blend in. There's usually a little foundation left from this. By going over everything, it's just going to help it blend more naturally in and not be so harsh, not have any harsh lines or anything. So I'm just going in circular motions around everything I've just contoured. Okay, now I'm going to set my face with powder. I'm using this Maybelline Master Fix setting powder. I'm going to do so with this stippling brush. This one's by Makeup Forever, the 122 Straight and Wavy. So first I stipple this on to my skin before I blend it out, just to make sure that I won't rub any of the liquid makeup that I just used. So I just kind of stipple it on and then lightly go over it with circular motions. Now for bronzer, I'm going to use this matte bronzer by MAC. I'm going in with this brush. This is one of my favorite bronzing brushes. This is the 135 by MAC. And then I'm going to use this pretty blush. This is in the color 1 Romantic Rose powder blush by Milani. Thought this would complement my whole look that I'm about to do, and it's in a really pretty rose shape. I'm using the same bronzer brush to apply it. That way it will just blend in more naturally with my bronzer. I'm just going to sweep it up my cheekbones lightly. And then lastly, I'm going to conceal this pimple with a little concealer. This brush might be too big, but I'm going to try it. So I'm just going to gently put that on, tap it with my finger, kind of repeat that. Okay, good enough. I'm going to fill in my brows real quick, and then we'll move on to eyes. What you came here for. Okay, now for eyes. First I'm going to prime my eyelids. I'm just using this NARS Pro Prime eyeshadow base. Okay, now for the fun part. So I'm using the new Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm going to start out with the color Raw Sienna and the Crease. And I'm just going to lightly diffuse it in the crease. This is just going to be slowly building up the color. So this is going to be my first transition color. So it's always good to start with a lighter color and then just slowly work your way up, and that will just give you a more smoky eye effect. So that's usually why I do that. You really can never use enough colors that are in the same eyeshadow family, because it will just really help intensify the look and give you a more blended eyeshadow look. So first I'm going to start with the color Raw Sienna. I'm tapping off that extra because I really don't want any eyeshadow fallout, because I already did my face. So first I'm going to pack that into my crease, and then I'm wrapping it around my eye. Now this is the first color for this whole look, so you really don't have to worry about how precise you are. And this is really just going to help build up your eyeshadow look and give it more of a softer, smoky effect. So that's why I'm going to use several different eyeshadow colors to build up the look. So I'm going in again because I really want to pack this on. So I'm just going backwards and forwards, and then I go in circular motions and backward circular motions. And by doing that, that's just going to blur out the lines and make sure you don't have any harsh lines. And it's just going to keep smoking it out. So I'm going to the inner corner of my eye and the outer corner and then wrapping it around. And then what's left, I'm just going to run under my eye. So now the other eye. And I'm just using a fluffy eyeshadow brush to apply this. This is the Pro Crease number 10 brush by Sephora. So by also packing darker colors in your crease, that's just going to make your eyelids appear bigger. So that's usually why people go in with darker colors in the crease. It's carving out that crease and it's just going to make your eyes appear bigger. Next I'm going in with the color Burnt Orange. Rubbing it under my bottom lash line, and that's just really going to smoke it out. And these colors are light enough, they're not black, so that's why I can be kind of messy with it because they're lighter colors. So I'm dipping my brush in, gonna do the other eye. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this orange color, Real Gar. I don't know if I said that right. And this bright orange color is just going to help the whole look pop. So I'm just concentrating this in my crease. And then just bringing it on the outer edge of my eye, just to wrap it around my eye. And then I'm just gonna keep blending it out a little more. Now for the other eye. Now I'm going to take a more dense brush. This is a dense dome shaped brush. This is by Real Techniques. And then I'm going to go in with the color Red Ochre. And I'm just going to apply this to the outer part of my eyelid in that outer V shape that I always like to do. And this is just going to really intensify the look. So I'm dipping my brush into that Red Ochre, and this looks super pigmented. So first I'm going to dot it and then dot it outwards to a point and then bring it upwards to about mid-eye, creating that outer V shape. And then I'm gonna go in circular motions and then bring it up in outer circular motions. Like that. And then I'm gonna bring what's left and then wipe that along my bottom lash line. And now the other side. And then I'm going to take that same blending brush and just go over everything. I'm not dipping it back into the palette. I'm just going to go over everything just to make sure everything's blended together. Now, to intensify it even more, I'm going to go in with this color Venetian Red. Same dense brush. Pack on a little of that cranberry Venetian Red color onto your dense brush. And then I'm going to go in front of and inside of what I just did with the Red Ochre. So a little more in front of that V. Do the same thing, pack it on. that V shape, but more close to your eyelid, not as far out as the red ochre. And then I'm going to go over everything just to make sure it's all blended together. So now I'm going to go in with this MAC 239 and first put on the color Primavera. It's a golden shade. And I'm mainly concentrating this in the inner corner of my eye. Like this. So I'm just packing it on, inner corner just to about mid-eyelid. And now I'm going to grab the color Antique Bronze and bring that mid-eye out. Mid-eyelid out. And that's just going to kind of ombre it out. Then I'm going to grab the color Venetian Red and just dot a little more on the outer corner of my eye, just for a more ombre effect. And then I'm just going to blend the outer part out, just to make sure there's no harsh lines. Now I'm going to apply a Plum Eyeliner color. This is by Makeup Academy. You can get it at the drugstore. I got this at like Walgreens. And I'm going to apply this in my waterline, on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to smoke it out with just this dense brush that I already used. And then on the top, I'm going to go in with this NYX The Curve Jet Black Eyeliner and just apply a little line on my top lash line. So I just flicked it out a tiny bit. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye now. And now I'm just going to apply some false lashes. Alright, so after you get the false eyelashes on, then you want to go back over with your eyeliner. And you want to go over the lash line and your eyeliner just to make sure it's all blended in and that you don't obviously see the lash line. And sometimes there can be a gap between your eyelashes and the lash line. It just depends where it gets glued. So just kind of run it over the lash line. And then I'm going to apply some mascara to my bottom lashes and my top. Since these are cheap eyelashes and I'm just going to throw them away when I'm done, I'm going to apply them to my top because usually they don't want you to put mascara over your false lashes, but I just throw these away since they are so cheap. And I can't get multiple uses out of the Ardell ones. Alright, now time for the lips. So I'm going to use this color by Milani. This is in the color Pretty Natural number 43 by Milani. And this is really pigmented, so I just kind of want a little wash of the color. So I'm just going to dot it onto my lids first. If I just lay here, would you lie with me? And then I'm just going to apply a little lip gloss over it. I'm going to use this Pink Flamingo by Marc Jacobs. And that completes my makeup tutorial, everyone. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate your support. It means so much to me. I would not be here without you. So I hope that you guys have a great day and a great week. Bye.